Today we ran a story in our news where an MP and an MCA were requesting schools not to send away students because capitation is coming. That's a good clarification coming from you. Let's look at the university funding model. It's hit a speed bump in court. What measures have you taken as Waziri to ensure that what needs to be relooked at in the new funding model will be something that will cater for each and every student that wants to pursue higher education in the country?
Thank you. You recall that the funding model ran into headwinds not just this year, but last year. Around September last year, there was a hue and cry on the funding model that it was not working. Some of the students felt that they've been put in bands that they do not belong to because of their level or their parents' level of income. And it was felt that the MTI was not producing the actual result relating to what is the actual level of income of the parents. So what we did at the point when the universities were opening on the 5th of September last year, when the students also wanted even to go on strike, we did request the universities to accept the students as we dealt with the appeals that were coming from those who felt that they were not placed in the right bands. But at the same time, the president, and we thank our president very much for the support that he's been giving us and giving the ministry, appointed a committee to relook into that model and find out whether there are areas that need to be cleaned, there are areas that need to be aligned, so that that particular model then becomes fit for purpose. So that committee has been meeting and is continuing to meet, and even as we speak, they are in meetings trying to finalize with their report where they are looking at various issues. One of the issues they were looking at is issues related to what were the appeals that the students made, what areas of concern were the appeals related to. They're also looking at what are the costs of the university programs, what makes that cost. They're unbundling the cost of those programs so that we see whether those programs are properly priced, so to speak. They're also looking at the issue of loans, the loans that are being given. What are they sufficient? Are there rules and regulations that need to be put in place so that even the repayment of those loans are assured, so that the repayment rate is higher than the non-repayment of those loans. So they are looking at various aspects of that model.